Welcome back to Africa 54. Coming to America is a dream of many in Africa. Now, for those who make it here, though, they often find out that the process of integrating and eventually contributing to their new community is more challenging than they anticipated. That is where Vienna Bagaya comes in. Mr. Bagaya, a public health researcher and social entrepreneur, is founder of the InvisibleNeighbors.com, which gives a platform to immigrants to tell their stories, highlight their roles as stakeholders in their communities, as well as celebrate their impact on society. Mr. Bagaya, welcome to Africa 54.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, Vincent.
Yeah, it's a great project here. Now, the InvisibleNeighbors.com, of course, highlights, as we mentioned, the achievements of the new immigrants, the first-generation Americans. What really was the inspiration behind its launch?
Yeah, so it started from a need I saw when I first came to this country back in 1998. I moved here from Kenya, and I didn't see images of immigrants and first-generation Americans being celebrated for their achievements and their contributions in the U.S. So last year, I wanted to do so, and I created the InvisibleNeighbors.com, where I celebrate stories of immigrants, and I also try to inspire youth who may be new to this country or growing up in an immigrant household, help them understand, who you can grow up to be, and give them access to role models that they share an experience with.
And actually, I did read your personal experience, which I won't relate here. Very interesting on how your life was like in the first years in America. Now, you're embarking on a national campus speaking tour this coming fall, targeting millennial immigrants and first-generation students. What is the mission? What is your mission?
I am so excited. I get to go back to school and actually learn from students. So this is going to be totally different. But the tour's mission is to explore the cultural conflicts experienced by these students, diaspora students. They are already skilled at navigating dual cultures. Just by the virtue of growing up in an immigrant household or traditional household, and also functioning in the mainstream American culture, they already know how to exist in dual spaces. So with reconciling that, part of the goals for the tour is to articulate the role that cultural literacy plays in how they perceive leadership, self-efficacy, academic achievement, and career fulfillment.
So in short, what are some of the challenges some of the students face, those who have been here for a while and those who are just coming in?
See, college is a totally different experience for millennial immigrants and first-generation American students. Their parents, a lot of times, their families have given up so much. They've given up their property, their families, their friends, their food, their music, their status, their careers, everything, to bring them here or to raise them in the U.S. So there's a lot of pressure that they feel once they get here, once they get to college. And a lot of times they are motivated to go into those traditionally revered and traditionally prestigious careers, such as doctor, lawyer, and engineer, which is a great endeavor. I mean, not a single day goes by that I don't say I wish I was all those things all those three things at the same time. But the thing is, like, those endeavors are so limited. And how can you really make a good decision if you're not aware, if you're not exploring the rest of the spectrum of choices?
Now, these kids came out of school and they join the workforce. How do some of these challenges now manifest themselves again in the workforce in America?
Yeah, so what happens is this is later manifested in the workforce when you find industries that lack diversity. And the solution has to be a shared experience, has to be a shared responsibility. For example, right now, the tech industry lacks diversity. And it's a shame because it's 2014. The tech industry is so innovative and it can penetrate any market. It's penetrated the global market, any age group, every demographic. Yet internally, especially in the US, the staff is not reflective of the diverse consumers they serve. And that's a problem. How can you truly serve a community when you don't understand the people within the community? And this tour can help. This tour is an opportunity for tech companies to partner with us and sponsor us and participate by offering us solutions and offering us opportunities for students of color.
And how do they get in touch with you?
Very
quickly?
Everyone can get in touch with me through the InvisibleNeighbors.com. Yes.
Very good. It's a very exciting website. I went in there. Fantastic. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Today. Well, Vienna Bagaya is the founder of the InvisibleNeighbors.com.